We are back with another episode of the Sick Podcast Steeler Crazy. I am Jay York Football. Alongside of me, as always, Mic'd Up Sports One. And man, it is Steelers Packers week. Really excited for this one. Really excited for our guest, as always. Big Troy in the house. What's going on? What's new? You got the Yins hat, rocking the Sick hat.
Yeah, man.
Style, your Huel shirt. I like it.
Well, we got to support the sponsors over here, man. They keep the lights on, and they allow us to have these awesome shows with the likes of Troy, who we're stoked to talk ball with today. But speaking of ball, it's always game on with DraftKings, guys, because Week 8 starts now. Every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Listen up, JY. It's not just football. It's first touchdown fireworks. Okay, anytime touchdown rushes.
Ooh.
Live bets that ride on every single momentum shift. We definitely anticipate them this Sunday night against the Packers. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. Listen to this. New customers, you bet just $5. You get 300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over 200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Do us a favor. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use our code SICKSPORTS. That's Sick Sports to get 300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over 200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I think so. I hope I have a little bit of breath left for this interview here. Let's bring him in right after this. Shane, go ahead and run it.
Go ahead, Shane.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to The Sick Podcast. Steelers Crazy.
Harris Smith shields. Flacco Polamalu takes it home. Super Bowl 43. Pittsburgh might be bound for that thanks to number 43.
The sickest Pittsburgh Steelers podcast. Sports entertainment like no other. It's gonna be sick.
You know the old saying, this guy needs no introduction. He's certainly a resident Yinzer by now. Let's bring him on. It is none other than Troy Fautanu. Troy, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Got you.
Right.
You sound good. Can you hear us? You hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
All right, perfect, man. Well, thanks once again. We're happy to have you back, as always. Listen, I saw last night that Rodgers took some of the guys to the Penguins game, the hockey game. Mason McCormick and Frazier were there. Where were you?
Yeah, I was planning on going up until about 5:30, rolled around, and I was too tired to get up off my couch. So I kind of bailed on the guys. But no, the invite was extended to all the whole line. But yeah, those guys for sure were upset when I told them I wasn't coming anymore.
Do you like hockey? Is that something you ever watched?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I don't like it, but
Sure.
I've been to a couple games before. It's a lot more entertaining up close and personal, like in person. You would never see me watching it on TV though.
Fair enough. I hear you, man. I think there's a lot of people that share that same sentiment, but we won't portray that to our Penguins fans who are watching right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of entertaining and maybe better to watch in person, let's talk ball. And unfortunately, we got to start with the loss against the Bengals. But I kind of want to take a different angle here, Troy. A lot of times when we've had former players on or current players, they like to talk about Thursday nights. And I should say, like is not the right word. They talk about how they hate playing on Thursday nights. That's the best way to put it. That short turnaround, they say, is a pain in the ass. So I know there's no excuses in this world or game, but I'm just want to ask you, your first experience turnaround from a Sunday to Thursday, what were your thoughts?
Honestly, I didn't feel it was as bad as everyone had said. I don't know if that's because I'm technically young or whatever, but I mean, I felt like I did a good job in terms of making sure that I was recovering the right way and watching the older guys, seeing how they were doing it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Actually, I mean,
Nice.
I thought the environment playing in Cincinnati for my first time was dope. It was loud. Didn't realize it was going to be that loud. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it because then we had the 3 days off after that, so it was good. I mean, obviously, the weekend would have looked a little different if we won, maybe, but yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was as bad as everyone said. I guess.
That's a good point. I guess we have a lot of vets on, so we'll ask you again in 5 years.
Yeah. We'll see.
How you still feel about it? I want to ask you before I send it to JY about the growth of the offense. It feels like you guys are really starting to click on all cylinders.
Yeah, I just feel like the more reps we do get as an offense, specifically the offensive line, y- nothing beats experience, nothing beats reps. So I just feel like the more games we get under our belt, the more comfortable we are with each other. I mean, so I just think that the run game's coming along, and then that entails everybody. That's like the quarterbacks, the running back, the receivers, the tight ends. The tight ends have been doing an awesome job. Having a guy like Darnell and Muth and Janu and everybody in that room, and then obviously we've been running that heavy package with Spencer in there. So I just feel like just as an offense where we're growing, and then when you have a guy like Aaron that can stand back there and sling the rock around, it's a recipe for success. But we're not where we want to be, obviously, but I feel like we're going in the right direction.
Right. We love to see it. So talk about the message that Mike Tomlin was putting out there in the locker room after that Bengals game, and kind of where you're at now headed into this week.
Yeah, just frustrated. I mean, everyone was. It's frustrating when you drop a division game like that. Any game. I mean, everyone in that locker room hated that loss, but especially to the division opponent is it was a little bit more frustrating, I guess. But man, I just think that the 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 real message was that we have a long season ahead of us. Obviously, we've got 4 more games of division play, so it's not like that loss was really gonna
Yeah.
um, end our whole season, I guess. But on to the next one. We've got a really good opponent coming in this week, so yeah, we watched the film and put that to bed. So now we're on to Green Bay.
It's good. Well, I'm sure you've seen the clip and heard about it and witnessed it. I have to ask your teammate Broderick Jones. I know Aaron Rodgers, when they interviewed him today for Media Day, he was, making light of it. Obviously, he was excited and in the moment, but jumping on a 41-year-old quarterback, as Aaron would say, is probably not the best idea. Just talk about what you make of it. And obviously, it's the spur of the moment. You're excited, you're celebrating, but you just have to remember, to protect the QB. That's what you do for a living. But what did you
Yeah.
make of all that? And I think it's hilarious. I totally get in the moment stuff, and it was really cool to hear Aaron, kind of say what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious too. I mean, everyone did. Oh, everyone except for Aaron. And
Yeah,
yeah, at the time at least. Looking back at it now, I'm sure yeah, he's been great about it. But the funny part was what I was telling some of the media people when they asked me the same question was that after that, I didn't even realize all of it was happening because I sprinted to the end zone and was celebrating with everybody in the end zone. I
yeah,
come sit down on our bench. We're getting ready to talk to our line coaches, and then Broderick comes up next to me. He's like explaining it in his way on how he thought the situation went down, and then like that's the only picture I had in my head. I'm like, oh dang, like Aaron tripped, and then he tripped over Aaron, and then come to come to find out
That's what he said.
we're all on the bus and we see the video, and it was just hilarious, man. Obviously, we got to stay away from Aaron.
yeah,
Obviously, he's the quarterback, so find a different way to celebrate. But man, Broderick's just a high energy guy, man, and he's always the first one to celebrate with Aaron. Usually, I'm getting lost in what's going on downfield, so I'm sprinting to whoever's in the end zone. But
yeah.
no, obviously, looking back at it now, it's funny. But in that moment, if anything bad happened, obviously,
Ooh.
Broderick, this whole conversation would be a lot different. So
Oh yeah. That's funny. One more before I'll throw it back over to Mike. Obviously, Jaylen Warren, we did his podcast in the past here. I always thought very highly of him. What are your thoughts of him and just seeing his success and blocking for him overall this season? Just really, we always knew he had that star power, but I feel like this year it's really, starting to show.
Yeah, man. I think he's just a dog. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you don't see a lot of running backs that can do both. Well, three things really, really good: run the ball, catch the ball at the backfield, and win in the flat, but also block. Like, not a lot of running backs in the league now are able to put all three on tape and be successful at it. And to have a guy like that behind us running is awesome. I mean, um, yeah, man, he's breaking tackles downfield. It's like we see him run down, like he runs past us, and I'm like, dang, he's still up. Like I turn around, he's still going. It's crazy. But no, he's a big part of our success. Everyone in that running back room, him, KG, and Caleb's coming along as well. So the running game is going in the right direction, man. We just got to keep going.
For sure. Listen, another primetime game. I don't have to tell you about this big one against the Packers. Has there been any different vibe, I'm curious, around your quarterback, or has he kind of just stayed level-headed throughout, even though, listen, it's the team he played for 18 years?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't said anything to us. I mean, obviously, his feelings towards this organization and this game, I'm sure he's not going to make it a big deal because he wants it to be about the team. So, no, I don't think so. But obviously, uh, it gives us something to play for a little bit extra, have that chip on our shoulder for him, knowing that this was the team that he played for. But he's not going around saying that, like, this is my revenge game. I hate these guys, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, I mean, whatever that is, whatever he has with those guys, he don't make it known to us. So,
for sure, guy that obviously you'll have to limit if you guys want to have success is Micah Parsons. I'm sure you've already been watching some tape. Tell me your thoughts on this guy, another dog.
yeah, I would say he's probably the twitchiest edge rusher in the NFL right now. Um, he's he's a playmaker. We gotta be able to neutralize him. I mean, we've kind of had these past 2 weeks. We've kind of prepared like we were facing a guy similar to that caliber with Miles. Trey Henderson ended up not playing in that game, but we weren't gonna not prepare for him. Like, so obviously Micah presents his own issues with his skill set. So, but we're ready for the challenge, man. Obviously, our coaches and the scheme is going to provide us with help, but at the same time, like we got to go out there and do the work. So, excited about the challenge, man. It's been awesome to kind of be able to go against a lot of these guys that you watch entering the NFL. And so, yeah, I'm excited for the challenge. I know me and Broderick are, but on the other side, they have Rashawn Gary. They have a whole bunch of guys on this D-line. So all five of us are going to have to bring our A game.
All right. I'm not sure you can tell the truth on this question. You're excited about the game. Are you excited about the uniforms?
I'm excited to wear that helmet. I like that helmet.
Okay. Like that answer.
I like the helmet a lot. We wore it today for the first time, breaking it in.
That's all that needs to be said. I think
I like the helmet.
we're clear.
We can figure out the rest.
I mean, whatever we wear, man, I'm excited because I feel like it's gonna look.
You're a seasoned pro. Yeah, I know.
Those helmets are sharp. I agree.
The helmets are sick. Yeah, the helmets are sick for sure. If you guys win in them, who cares, right? You'll wear pajamas or whatever the hell whatever the hell you might look ugly out there.
What do you guys think?
They're pretty ugly.
Yeah, I do. I like the helmets. I mean, but yeah, everything else is just it's just too loud. I like simple.
It's loud. Yeah, it's definitely loud. But I mean, you're paying homage, right? Though. So it's cool to have some of those roots represented.
Yeah,
even if they're ugly.
Hey, so a few more questions, Troy, before we get you out of here. First of all, always appreciate the time and chopping it up. Love watching you on the field. So cold weather's coming up. Obviously, fall time is officially in high gear, and it will be winter. December football, as Mike Tomlin likes to say. Do you like playing in cold weather? Are you looking forward to playing in cold weather? Do you have a choice, or is it just it's football to you?
I wouldn't say I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I played in Seattle, so
Yeah.
the cold out there for me was like super rainy, super windy. Never ever played in snow or anything like that, or anything that Pittsburgh has to offer me, or the East Coast itself. But I mean, like you said, I have no choice, so I got to figure my way around it. It was a little chilly out there at practice.
Yeah.
I wore a long sleeve, but other than that, it wasn't as bad. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Now when it's cold, do you just go, jersey, nothing under? Do you put like Under Armour, heat gear, anything like that, or you just
No, yeah, I'll probably just wear what I usually wear and just rock
Yeah.
it out. We'll see. I mean, if it starts snowing, I don't know because I've never played in snow before. Like I'm gonna go out in the warm up and see what it feels like, but usually when you're in the middle of a game, like your blood starts getting hot, just playing and all that adrenaline going through your body. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it shouldn't be as bad as I'm thinking, but we'll see.
That's good.
Wow, it
One
was
more.
chilly today and what, 46? That's a nice
Yeah,
day in Pittsburgh around
it's
now.
Yeah.
it's
That's
it's a little
girls out,
nibbling.
tank tops out,
Man, not
beach
me, man. I'm
weather.
from the West Coast. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah,
Beach weather.
um what would you say, Troy, just because I know our fans would love to hear this? Obviously, I'm sure getting drafted was probably the coolest moment so far of being a Pittsburgh Steeler. But up until this point, do you have something that kind of just sticks out in particular about, your time here in Pittsburgh?
I would say two things that I've been like looking forward to since I got hurt. Really was experiencing my first Renegade in stadium and like actually playing because
Yeah.
obviously I was at the game. I was at every game last year, but being on the sideline it doesn't compare, especially when you're in the moment. And then the second one probably put this at first, but being introduced at a home game like that
Nice.
was one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was super stoked to do because obviously the game that I got hurt last year was the Chargers game,
Mhm.
and that would have been a moment for sure. But I would say those two things this past season are something that like really meant a lot to me for sure.
That's great. Well, we're happy to have you and love
So
watching you out there. Mike, if you have anything to add, if not, good luck this Sunday, man.
No,
thank
that's
you.
it, man. We can't wait to see those jerseys in action and
At
stay
least the
too.
helmets.
At least the
Yeah.
helmet. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. No, it's a pleasure always, man. Of course, we're excited. Go get a dub, and as always, stay healthy. All right.
Hey, Troy, they could have put you in the Bumblebee ones too. So
Oh,
those are even
those are
louder.
pretty damn ugly. I don't know.
Ooh,
Have
yeah,
you ever
those
seen
are.
those?
These ones are at least like have like the aesthetic, like they look.
Yeah.
The helmet sets it off. Google the Bumblebee ones. You'll see. I
Yeah,
mean,
No,
I'm sure you know.
I know
You've seen
about those. I thought,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are like
Or
they
what?
look like a Halloween costume. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
that's a good call. It's what you put your daughter in when she wants to be a bumblebee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, Troy, be good, man.
All right, fellas.
Good
Appreciate you
luck.
guys.
Yep.
I don't know about these jerseys, man. It's
I
fun.
mean, listen, I agree exactly with you. And I'm not I just want to play football, but obviously it is cool that they have the retro jerseys. I really like the Penguins when they do that. But the Steelers, some of their jerseys are just, I like the history behind it and what it stands for. I love that. Pitt did that a few years ago and they had like great jerseys. I was like, dude, just stick to the blue and gold.
I love
So
the response. I like the helmets.
yeah.
Okay. Cut them off.
Hey, but before we get
Tell
out
us
of here,
about
too,
this.
tell us about that
this.
nice shirt, Huel. So Huel is a meal replacement. You're going to get a bunch of fiber, a bunch of protein. Try Huel with 15% off for new customers using our code 6Steelers. Again, that's 6Steelers. The link is right there. Fuel your best performance. Like I said, it has about 400 calories, I think 19 grams of fat. You're getting the carbs. Everything that you need when you're on the go, but you don't want to be slowed down too much. Chug it down, and you'll be good to go. Make sure you use our code 6Steelers. And it's the best meal replacement in the game. It's the only one that you could actually drink, and it actually fills you up and you don't have that lingering hunger. So Huel, tell them that the Sick Podcast, Steeler Crazy, sent you, and that's 6 Steelers for 15% off.
We were talking off air, and our producer Shane in the background, he knows this. He was with me. Was drinking a Huel a couple weeks ago before the show, and I knocked it all over the place.
Hopefully Michelle doesn't see this one.
No, I know, but Shane will attest to this. What I do, I went and grabbed another one and still drank, and so that speaks for it right there.
No, they're good. They really do. Slow, especially like if you're on the go or something, and don't want to. It's just easy, simple. Throw it in a book bag, get on with your day.
Strawberry banana, really not bad. Give it a shot.
Yeah. But I mean, another great show. Troy's such a good guy. I'm really glad that he's joining us this season, and we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. Like I told someone today, I was talking. They were like, "What do you think of the Steelers-Packers game?" And I always thought the Packers is like the Steelers of the NFC, a historical franchise. The standard is the standard. They want to win a championship every year. Obviously Aaron Rodgers' old team, so there's a lot of juice. I did read somewhere, and I don't know if I believe everything I see on the inner world, that they said that this is supposed to be the most watched game. That's not obviously the worldwide games have been, but they said like this is going to be like the top viewership in the United States.
I wouldn't be surprised. Given the way that each game grows each year with viewership, just the NFL as a whole just continues to grow, so you factor that in, and then the Rodgers against the Packers part, right? It's like
must see TV.
It's must see TV, man. I mean, it's like when Favre played the Packers against
all right, well, I think that I'm gonna give my prediction and then we'll get out of here. I'm gonna say, man, I said last time, I'm gonna say 34-28 Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers again. I always try and pick the under, but it really seems like this offense is clicking. The defense, still a lot of question marks. It's like 1 week they look like the Steel Curtain, and next week they look like the New York Jets. So it's far in between, but I'm going to say that's my pick for the Steelers.
And if the defense gives up 28 again and Rodgers has to bail them out, I don't know if people will be happy or bummed.
I'll be watching the condensed game in the morning. That's past my bedtime.
Usually if the Steelers win, everybody is, happy drinking their coffee on Victory Monday anyway. I think they'll bounce back. It just feels like one of those spots where the Steelers always find a way to bounce back. Everybody's down on them. The defense has been straight up awful. You feel like you're letting everybody creep back in the division a little bit. The sky is falling. And then, the kind of classic Tomlin win, right? Everybody talks about the Tomlin losses on Thursday night.
5-2.
Which he sucks on Thursday nights. Like he's 2-9, but I think I saw somewhere that he's 9-2 following those losses. So it just, logically you think they're going to put up a good fight. And I think being at home, Rodgers revenge game, whether they want to call it that or not.
Whether you want to call it that or not, Matt LaFleur.
Eyeballs, defense is going to play better. I'll go 26-3. 26-23. So
all right, there you go. All right, well, thanks for joining us. Be sure to put some money in your pocket with DraftKings. Huel, fuel up. We got you covered on all aspects. Another great show, players only, with Mr. Troy. I'm Jay York Football, Mic'd Up Sports One. Until next time, Shane, go Steelers.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast Steelers Crazy on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.